Okay, we are looking at the common prickly pear, Opuntia humifera, and this is, I'm going to say, a generally eastern species, eastern United States as far as east of Mississippi goes. The eastern prickly pear is Opuntia cespitosa, which apparently isn't in the state. Now, the redness in the middle of the flower there is seen as a characteristic more of like cespitosa, but it's also in mycorrhiza. Now, mycorrhiza is a species that has longer spine. So let's if we stick to Illinois, Fragilis has more of a rounded pad here versus a flat. So the two that have flat are mycorrhiza, which has spines generally over 3 centimeters, and this particular species under 3 centimeters. So, and in fact, these little protuberances will turn into the spines. So they're not necessarily terribly large. But let's see what else. So what's happening is that cespitosa, humifera, and mycorrhiza are kind of coming together in the Midwest and interbreeding. So they tend to look the same. So there are some spine differences, as I mentioned, but these are all cactus of dry, exposed sites. In the east, of course, it's more cold and wet versus cold and dry in the west. So there is some slight differences. So in the west, they can be found scattered. So let's see, mycorrhiza can grow, New Mexico east, Montana east, cespitosa, the Atlantic to the Mississippi. In contrast, Fragilis seems just to find its way around. It's astonishing. I've seen it in Florida taking over areas, but and it is Fragilis. It is fragile. So, but anyway, so this is the common prickly pear, and you'll notice multiple petals, multiple stamens, and multiple, if we can focus, I guess we're not going to focus, stigmas in the middle. So it's an interesting plant. Let's focus on my finger here. It's an interesting plant and very tolerant of cold.